Hey guys, Brian with Buffalo Beer Reviews. Back with something local, something from Resurgence Brewing, and it's their updated sort of take on their Resurgence IPA in the form of a double dry hopped Resurgence IPA. I thought this was really good. I got one 4-pack, went back, got another 4-pack. I just tweeted them out this morning because it's been a couple of weeks since I've bought it. The second 4-pack, and they do still have 4-packs left at the Chicago Street location. So if that's something that you guys are interested in, then they're still available and you guys can go out and get it. I'm going to do a quick little read through of the original Resurgence IPA so you guys can kind of compare and contrast what the original one was, maybe if they changed anything with the double dry hopped version, X, Y, and Z. I have it over here on my laptop if you see me looking off to the side. You know what I mean? So, original Resurgence IPA. It's a West Coast style pale ale. Uses copious amounts of Amarillo, Simcoe, and New Zealand hops, lending it a huge aroma of citrus and grapefruit. There's strong flavors of pine and resin at the end, mixing with hints of spice and orange peel. At 80 IBUs, this beer has a bitterness matched with honey and soft to soften the bite. And with the DDH version, pretty much very similar. It's a 7.2% ABV. We decided to spice, or should we say double things up with our signature Resurgence IPA. For this version, we doubled our normal copious amounts of hops to impart even more flavor and aroma into the IPA. If you like hops and some mild bitterness, you'll love this beer. I don't know if I would technically consider 80 IBUs a mild bitterness. I don't know if that's they're just strictly going off by a number, or if they're going by the perceived bitterness sort of stuff, which you can, alter with the honey, with lactose, and with all that other good nonsense. So let's see what this thing looks like. What I really have commented in the past that what I really found appealing about the Buffalo beer market, beer scene, is that you can go into pretty much any gas station around town and get a Resurgence IPA 6-pack right out of the refrigerator at a gas station. It's just absolutely amazing to me. So this is their double dry hop version of said IPA. You can see this thing, and the whole time I'm talking, I'm just been slapped in the face with amazing aromas. But it's great, deep, yellowish, golden sort of body to it. Do you know what I mean? Slight haze to it, slight haze, very reminiscent of, I think, the original. Do you know what I mean? Great carbonation, great white little packed bubbles. Yep, and it's orange peels. Get maybe a little hints of grapes in there. But yeah, it's nice. Ever so slight little bits of pines, like pine needles and stuff like that. Very nice and clean, sort of West Coast style double dry hop goodness. Man, oh man. Yeah. And you can kind of get a whiff of that sort of dryish nature of it as well. So let's see how this thing goes down, right? Yeah, it's nice. It's got a. I could perceive it as like a sort of a dry sort of delivery to the flavors. Definitely citrus and orange, and in that sort of, it's there, but it's not overly juicy. It's kind of on that dry side, but it's got that concentrated peel sort of presence. It mixes really well with that resinous sort of vibe that they were talking about, maybe with the pine. But the whole thing screams West Coast from the look to the smell to the flavor. Yeah, and I was getting that second whiff in there. Let me put this away for a second. When I was getting that second whiff of the the mouthful. It almost had like this smoky resinous sort of characteristic to it. And honestly, yeah, the last two that I got were kind of like that. I wasn't sure if I was just out at the fire and I was thinking I was smelling it, or if I really was. It's kind of cool. Definitely that resin vibe. Pine resin, sort of smoky characteristic. Man, it's an all-day drinker for me, even at 7.2%. I don't know what else to tell you about this. What else? The body is wholly medium-bodied. I don't sort of get any sort of weird stickiness to it. I don't get any lingering weird aftertaste. Nothing like that at all. It finishes clean and crisp. I think the 7.2%, it's neither here nor there. I'm not going to tell you it's totally undetectable, but I'm also not going to tell you that it's a huge, boozy sort of concoction. It's just right down the middle of it's there, whether you take it or leave it. I do like the whole vibe of this. Sort of, taking a tried and true sort of recipe, kind of giving it a fresh little update, not redoing the whole thing, not making it unrecognizable to everybody. And man, I'll tell you, from the people I've talked to about it, I think we all have the same sort of feeling like good. I'm glad they did a nice job on this beer, because I think it's one of those beers that a lot of people really like the base model of, I'm seeing if there's anything on the back of the can. No. So, no, I dig this a lot. And if life permits, I'll probably be back down to the Resurgence location downtown for another 4-pack before it's gone. Maybe pick up one of their newer 4-packs and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm getting a very, very late, I don't know if it's like a white grape sort of dryness to it. I don't know if, almost like a Nelson sort of presence. Do you know what I mean? That's really about it for me. So I hope you guys enjoyed a look at Resurgence Double Dry Hopped IPA. You know me, I love all the clicks and the watches and all that stuff. If you guys are into Buffalo brews and supporting some local businesses, they're still downtown at the Chicago Street location. Get out there and get some. So I appreciate all the clicks and the watches. I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.